Hey, please do not forget to like and subscribe. I will be doing a tarot reading on the movie Tarot. I found the cinema of this movie, the filmography was incredible. It looked like a movie that came straight out of the 70s, 80s, and I really liked that. Let's get a tarot reading on the character Haley. Okay. In the movie, Haley she pulls um the death card as her theme of the tarot readings that she was giving to her friends, relationships, and extractions. And Haley pulled the death card. Tarot cards give an archetype to the meaning of the events and ideas that are currently occurring in your life. Haley pulls the death card. Well, dang, flabbit. Okay, oh, here is the death card. Okay, the death tarot card is the affinity number 13. There are Roman numerals on this card. And the death is the affinity with the zodiac Scorpio. My mother, she's a Scorpio. Cool mom, cool mom. Okay, so the death card has a lot of explanations in it. And Haley had to fight against somebody who chose not to let go of a pain that was in their life. They chose not to have personal growth from that pain. Okay. There was another character in the movie called the astrologer, and the astrologer had a very difficult situation to her from being a astrologer, a tarot card reader. She predicted something that's really upsetted somebody else, and the astrologer, because she chose not to let go of the pain that somebody else inflicted on her, um, by taking away somebody that she loved, she actually puts a curse on anybody who read these tarot cards because the astrologer chose not to have personal growth and learn from the situation. She was through a lot of pain, but she didn't let it go. She didn't let it go. You have to watch the movie too. I, you know, I can explain as much as I can go today. So usually this is an alarming card, but in Haley's case, it wasn't alarming because Haley was actually a character who believed in personal growth and believed that humans have tendencies. It's like for Haley, the explanation of the death card, she describes it as love is going to be the death of me, is what she says in the movie. People say not to take this card literal, but in Haley's case, she gave a literal tarot reading to the astrologer about the death because the astrologer as well had the death card pulled. Two different people, two different personal growths. Come to find out, Haley pulled the death card because a change in her life, her love life, was occurring. The star is about hopes and dreams. You could feel very hopeful and fantastical about a dream that you have. You want a dream to come true in your love life. You may had blamed yourself a lot when things went wrong. When things went wrong in somebody else's life, you felt like this was your fault that this had to happen. You're not to blame for anything that's had to happen to you by anybody else. You're not to be blamed for that. Number 28, love. There was a situation that you are facing in love where you feel like the two of you just cannot get on the same page, but you want to make it work. You want to ignite yourself in this relationship with this person. This is about not giving up on your personal growth. Do not give up. I will not give up. Say it. I will not give up. You don't have to say it. It's this is about not giving up. Number 28, love. Haley says our fate does not have to be cursed. We can choose to let go. Somebody is refusing to choose to let go of a pain that they're feeling, and in return, they're trying to hurt you. But I feel that you are destroying this person. You are defeating this person. It's our fate does not have to be cursed. We can choose to let go. So somebody is holding on to a pain, and that is why they are hurting you. They have a lot of pain. I don't feel like the person that I'm talking about who has a lot of pain, that's not the person who is your love. This person is somebody totally different. The temptation card is here. Number 19. Love is not temptation. And through darkness, we can see clarity. Courage. So somebody needs to have the courage to let go of their pain to stop hurting you. Again, that's not your person, your twin flame, or soulmate. This is somebody completely different in the picture here. See, somebody is not looking at you in assurance. This person is looking at you and plotting some sort of scheme. Okay? Can, our fate does not have to be cursed. We can choose to let go. Hmm. This person may be looking at you as like some sort of scheme that they have on you about some sort, rather than you as a person. The death card again. There is a person who really feels a lot for you. You guys have this strong soulmate connection that you guys came up with probably at a younger age in your childhood. Hmm. Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. I feel that in you just being yourself, you are actually inspiring others to learn and heal from their own pain. I feel that you may be in a situation with somebody who you really want to let them understand to heal from their pain and not to hurt you, because the love card is here. This person can be somebody who is not being truthful with you about the situation, or somebody that you want more romance from. The moon is somebody who loves you, but they're hiding their true feelings about how they truly feel about you. Let's see. How do they truly feel about you? Deception. Someone is wearing a mask in this relationship. Love your shadow. Accept and work with the flaws in yourself so you can learn to accept others as they are. You may feel that this person is not accepting of you as you are. They're wearing some mask to not accept you as you are. And you're waiting for them to take off the mask and really accept you as you are. Um, you just want romance. You just want romance. You may have a lot of people that are around you who are going through a lot of pain. Voodoo. There can be somebody around you with a voodoo doll because you do not agree with what they are saying, or you just have a different opinion based on what you learned, and therefore they got a voodoo doll on you about this situation towards you. Something to that extent. Somebody is doing voodoo because you two do not share the same opinions. But you have gone through so much, and you are not to be blamed for what's had to happen to you. So you had a lot of personal growth, rituals to keep certain people out of your life. The star seed is also here. You may even have weight loss goals that you should be super proud of. You know, you are not to be blamed for what's had to happen to you. Okay? You could be thinking about what a karmic femme did to you, but that is them holding on to their pain and not having the courage or the bravery to do the right thing. Divinity. Haley says in the movie, I read your cards. It's over. In readings, death can mean the end of something or the start of something new. But in your case, it just means death. She said this to the astrologer. And Haley, through her bravery and her courage of overriding herself, she was able to save herself from any death that may had occurred to her by letting go of all of her pain and telling the astrologer that she needed to let go of her pain. Haley didn't give up on her surviving and her love. You could have an expectation of being the boss in your life. I'm seeing that you may have had to deal with a lot of conflict. And there are a few things in your life that you're just like, I really want back. I really want that back after destruction of it. Hmm. You are really not to be blamed for what has happened to you here. You know, and reading tarot cards is in my opinion, I mean, this is my opinion, there is 8.2 billion people in the world, has to be the number one highest risk careers to take, to do. Everybody doesn't look at tarots and be like, oh, let me go ahead and get my tarots reading. There are many miscommunications of what tarots is, and that goes for every job. But with tarots particularly, there's this mystery. There's this high risk career that comes with it. It's not like something where you get paid on like a 2-week basis or things like that. For me, it was a very high risk. I remember before reading tarot cards, I actually was in my room and I got on my knees to ask God or somebody in the sky, was this okay what I was doing? And I got on my knees a couple of times because it was so much work, it was so much labor. And those are just a few reasons. Tarot is a high risk career. So, any career really. So, don't blame yourself today for anything that you have had to choose to do. I kept trying to when I did tarots, I kept trying to say I shouldn't had did this because of this, because of that, really blaming myself. And I don't know the full story yet. Okay? That's just an experience. I may come back to this story. That's really not everything that's there, honestly. But the story popped up in my head today to say. So I just said it and I'm just going to let it stay there. Now that I think about it, my mom told me that it was really bad that I was doing it, terrible bad. And I didn't understand at the time why she kept saying that to me. And I thought it was really bad and that I should work like a regular job. But look, I'm right here again. So, she just kept telling me how horrible it was. It is a high risk thing to do, but you can't blame yourself for what you choose. And nobody else should be blaming you either, right? And I do feel that you have had people blame you for what you chose. House. Gift. In the movie, they were gifted with a mansion to do the tarot card readings by one of their friends. Hmm. I see that after having to deal with a turbulent relationship with somebody who you wanted to have a little more romance towards you, they're going to put an effort to make a love offer to you. Ooh. I see that you had to deal with a opponent who wanted nothing but to move super fast towards you. This person had animosity. They wanted to steal your twin flame connection, this divine connection between the two of you. They were sending you an evil eye. I'm seeing that you did handle this thing maturely by abandoning the situation. This person tried to manipulate you into thinking that they were the ones that was this person's soulmate. when it was the two of you and your divine connection was the real thing. I'm seeing that this person believes that you are imprisoned to being mentally and emotionally unstable, but you were just worried because this was one of your manifestations that you made as a child. And they were blocking it and telling you that it wasn't real. So you had to make a judgment call about this. You were very upset that they were doing this online. I feel that you were not expecting this real love. You may have broken up with your twin flame to experience real love. Or you wanted to do that because of how much they were keeping the veil over their eyes about this person. Or how you felt that they were doing at that time. You just wanted them to have more romance towards you, and you felt like they couldn't do that if they were with somebody who was possibly using them or in the possibly false towards their future. I see you moving on from them and ending the relationship. This person is going to end something with a Jezebel or karmic masculines. The both of you are going to stop doing that lustful stuff and become trusted with each other. They may be with somebody who's trying to curse love of some sorts. Okay, unexpected money, death magic, priest and priestess. Somebody is not slowing down. When it comes to unexpected money, that could be the person that's keeping you two apart here. The flying monkey came out.